Alright, so I know that I broke a promise. I'm gonna break a promise to my college friend of mine who I do wish that I wish I probably never have come, but it's a must video for like me growing up in the neighborhood schools. Um, because most of them are from summer schools and this one isn't. This one was my first preschool, mind you, though. And it's more of a heartwarming moment that my mom did this for me because I grew up in a family though we got neighborhood schools. Of course we had here, but my mom works. My mom works. Didn't have no time, so she had me placed at Dr. L. Cobb Elementary School. This one is like a neighborhood school that my parents have. By the time we went, it was a neighborhood somewhat near here, but it was good. It was near here. Virginity is also, but yeah, it's good. I like the garden though. It was amazing. I love the garden and stuff. It's like they have some rocks and some logs and some other trees in there. It's kind of a way to save water, you know. And I like the garden too. It's amazing they did this, and I'm so sad that how much has changed over the years. And when I was like when I was a kid, I never even thought that you know I would be I would be like making a video just me talking about growing up in the neighborhood schools. So let's just start with this school. Hopefully that I'm not gonna arise suspicions because it's weekend, and when there's weekend, there's nobody there. So I'll just continue with that. So so I'll just start with me at the preschool. And yes, I was a preschool. I only spent like a year. I don't have photos with me now because, for privacy reasons, my cousin Joyce and Eric were there too. And my grandma only spent her with me for like a month. First month. That's it. It was fun. Fun memories, memories, memories. And I would say um, fast forward to fifth grade graduation. I went to AV Geneti. It was a neighborhood school. Um, it was like my cousin's school, by the way. Well, well, neighborhood school, by the way. And also like Walton's. I was like, oh man, I can't say anything about my house. It's so amazing. And fast forward again to like Abraham Lincoln High School. And yes, I met a lot of friends out there. It was amazing that I met a lot of my friends in school, and luckily I still know them from time to time. But other than that, that's it. Um, I the only thing I came back here was like I want to see the garden again. I looked at boulders too. It was good placement, but I can't go any further because like it's the only time I go because I don't even sure that security comes and you know it's it's more of a paranoia level in 2019. It's very tough to have visitors like come without like having to go through the security placements, and I can understand why, but for this weekend, I don't think people work there on weekends, so it's not like it's a big deal. I mean, come on, man. You know damn well that this former student, yeah, it's me. It's going to like talk about neighbor schools. Was I did have a conversation with my neighbor, with a friend of mine. Um, he talks about like he wanted to go Abraham Lincoln because it's much closer to where he lived at, and the SF USD wouldn't let him at a time because the school placement, and his family and the rest of the families protest, but they gave up because at the time, 2003, they protest. The internet wasn't there yet. The social media wasn't even there. So I actually I could actually understand it to some extent of my at least from their perspective. I but I can sympathize it with that, but from my own experience, I don't have that much problem because I went to, like I said, I went to Roosevelt. I went to Wallenberg because it's close to my mom's work, and she can pick me up from there. So, yay, yay, my parents for placing me to this school. It got the Red Cup, Roosevelt and Wallenberg. So that's a crowning moment of awesome they did for me, and as much I wish I never wanted to break the promise, this one I had to break the promise because I have memories, heartwarming memories of my grandma and my cousin's Joyce, and me having to spend time, eh, not a care in the world as a preschooler, and ironically enough, I saved my cousin's yearbook for being tossed in the trash when my mom was about to, because she don't have time to double check. I double check, by the way. It's kind of it is amazing. Like, you imagine the trees when they 20, 30 years from now, they're probably gonna grow big. Of course, they'll grow big eventually. Well, I'll give it like 10 years. They'll grow big. It's amazing, and I like the gardens. Yay! But I do wanted to show the gardens. Um, well, anyway, that's not. I think that's probably it, because in the end, why would I care if it's on weekends? I can pretty much like not worry about it, and I can pretty much walk around, just like show you about the yard. But it's cool. It's cool. I don't really mind. I don't really mind coming to visit from time to time, but it's like, for the sake of it, this video, I'm just going to let it be, because it's just my memories, and I talked about it like, like what, 2016. That's good. That's good memories. So on this LP, signing out.